Hello. It's hard to believe that this is the second video faculty awards celebration. Who would have thought that we'd still be mostly teleworking and living in a virtual reality over a year after the pandemic hit? I sure wish we could be meeting in person over a lovely lunch in our sunny multi-purpose room. But since that is still not possible, I'm grateful for the technology that allows us to celebrate and share the tremendous efforts of our stellar faculty. So welcome and thank you to our faculty, staff, and council members who are taking the time to view this video in acknowledgement of this year's Faculty Awards honorees. I am Tammy Dice, Interim Dean for the Darden College of Education and Professional Studies, and it is my distinct honor to join Dr. Jane Roich, Chair of the Awards Committee, in recognizing this year's award recipients. But before we do that, I want to take a moment to emphasize that all of the faculty in the college should be recognized for their important contributions to teaching, research, and service, particularly this year under such extraordinary circumstances. The flexibility, perseverance, and resilience each and every faculty member has shown has truly been remarkable. The awards being presented today are by no means diminishing the efforts of all of our fabulous faculty, but it's also exciting to be able to acknowledge the efforts of those who have gone above and beyond. I can certainly tell you that our faculty made it an extremely difficult job for the awards committee. I don't envy their work narrowing down recipients, but I do wish to express gratitude to each of them for their efforts on this challenging but rewarding committee. So thank you to Dr. Melva Grant from the Department of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Mickey Kozlowski from the STEM Education and Professional Studies Department, Dr. Michelle Redmond from Human Movement Sciences, Dr. Shunte Tarver from Counseling and Human Services, and Dr. Jane Roich, Chair of the committee and from the Communication Disorders and Special Education Department. I particularly want to thank Jane for shifting into the role of Chair of the Awards Committee this year. She was a quick study under the former chair, Mickey Kozlowski, and I never would have thought this was her first year in this role. And now that she has the virtual format down, she gets to learn a whole new format for returning to a live event next year, hopefully anyway. So before I turn it over to Dr. Roich, I do wish to express my sincere congratulations to all of the award recipients. Your actual acrylic award will be delivered to your office, and as an aside, we'll be providing acrylic awards to last year's recipients as well. We'll also be posting the award winners on the website and sharing across our social media platforms. We want to make sure that everyone knows about your great accomplishments. So congratulations again, and best of luck on your continued great efforts. Now over to you, Jane.
Thank you so much, Dean Dice. Our first award winner goes to the Outstanding Adjunct Faculty, and this was definitely a challenging decision, as Dean Dice mentioned, but Dr. Virginia Jones from STEM Education and Professional Studies received this award this year. Her ability to really kind of use a lot of different materials and organize and deliver instructional information, as well as her inclusive use of collaborators across colleges and across community members really makes this an award that is pretty specific for her. And she has always been acknowledged as someone who helps enhance and broaden student experiences. So congratulations to Dr. Virginia Jones. Our next award winner is the most collaborative grants and contracts winner is Dr. Rachel White, and she's an assistant professor in educational foundations and the leadership department. She was awarded a $1.4 million grant to conduct a 4-year research study. Her collaboration includes partnerships all over the place with university-based and educational organizations, big part of Old Dominion and Virginia's collaboration in small and rural schools, and really just kind of demonstrates what collaboration is all about in terms of grants and contracts. So again, congratulations, Dr. White, much well earned. And our next award recipient is going to go to Dr. Rob Moore. Rob got the award for instructional publications. And he's an assistant professor in the Instruction Design and Technology Department. And he boasted 9 really high quality peer review projects for education and publications specific to technology. It really helped pinpoint basically what was going on with student engagement and learning in this distance environment that we have. So the materials that he's created and published successfully in these top tier journals really made him a shoo-in for this award. So congratulations, Dr. Moore. Our next award goes to Dr. Peggy Hester from Communication Sciences and Communication Disorders and Special Education. I should know that one, that's mine. The largest grant. And Dr. Hester, you see the number there. It's more than $1.6 million grant funded by the Institution of Educational Sciences, which is the stats, the research, and the evaluation arm of the U.S. Department of Education. This is kind of a big deal, right? And interestingly enough, her grant was one of only 4 projects in the nation, you guys, to continue to receive funding during last year's COVID year. So congratulations, Dr. Hester, on your myriad accomplishments. Next award recipient is for publications, and that goes to Dr. Jory Beck, Assistant Professor in Teaching and Learning. 9 publications, 3 solo authored publications, 3 first authored publications, and 5 journals with less than 40% acceptance rate. So her publication prowess really, kind of pointed directly to her for this award. So congratulations. And I do know, as an aside, all the efforts that Jory puts forth in trying to help folks on the tenure track. So just really, really great work there, Dr. Beck, on all your efforts. For Teaching Innovation and Excellence, Dr. Amber Pope she's the Graduate Clinical Coordinator in Counseling and Human Services. And her collaborations really spread all over the place as well, really representing Old Dominion throughout the community, within the college, the military community, as we know, and really throughout the state. And she's an advocate big time for students to help improve their experiences and ensure that these master and doctoral level students really get the experience and the education that they need. She independently secured more than 10 new community mental health sites, and now accepting student placements. And anybody who's tried to place students knows that that is no small feat in this last year. So congratulations again to Dr. Amber Pope. The Tonelson Award, Dr. Tian Liu, congratulations. Associate Professor in the Instructional Design and Technology Department. This just makes me tired looking at it. She advised 19 doctoral students and 4 master's students in 3 years. Received really high ranking scores on student satisfaction surveys. In this period, she also published, you see where I'm tired, published 30 peer-reviewed journal articles, 3 book chapters, 1 refereed conference proceeding, and 21 refereed presentations. Her service to the field, the university, and the college are just much too extensive to note here, but the Tonelson Award, the all-inclusive award, really is best represented this year by Dr. Tian Liu. So congratulations. And congratulations to Dr. Chris Sikowski, Assistant Professor in the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Studies Department of Human Movement Sciences. He's the new investigator for Grants and Contracts Award winner. He has been awarded 7 grants over the past 3 years, 4 of which is the primary investigator. He has significant funding for the college and the university, and Chris's efforts are bridging gaps between communities, broaden exposure of the master's level program in the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Studies Department at ODU. So congratulations to Chris. And our final award goes to Dr. Anne Marie Horn for community service work. She's an assistant professor in the Communication Disorders and Special Education Department. And one of the things Anne Marie has done is help ensure that volunteer activities have really kind of expanded for the Southeastern Cooperative Education Program known as CSEP at Old Dominion. She allows the students to work within the Old Dominion bookstore, in athletics, and in the gym. She has multiple publications that talk about transition level for students with disabilities. And she's also interestingly designed a study where students learn to use a mobile device like an iPad Touch to independently call and text their locations to teachers. So further fostering that independence and transition from school into actual working environments. And her exit program that she's working on with CSEP students has been just widely accepted. And I know she's working on publications for that. So congratulations to Dr. Anne Marie Horn for all of her efforts.
Wow, what an impressive lot. It's incredible to hear about the many accomplishments of the award winners across teaching, scholarship, and service. Our students, our community, and the professions we serve are incredibly fortunate to be impacted so significantly by your work. Thank you for being such stellar faculty members in the Darden College of Education and Professional Studies. We truly look forward to your continued efforts. I also want to encourage other faculty members to consider applying for the DCEPS Faculty Awards. The committee is considering making some revisions moving into next year, so be sure to check them out and consider nominating yourself or a colleague for the 2022 awards cycle. And once again, thank you to the awards committee members and a great big congratulations to this year's Darden College of Education and Professional Studies Faculty Awards honorees. Please continue to stay safe and have a great day.